Okay, hi guys, think I'm live now. If you can see me and if you can hear me, if everything is good, please do let me know in the chat. People who want to take part in today's test, please go to kraku.in/live. If you go to kraku.in/live, you can take part in today's test. Today's test also will have 10 questions, and like yesterday, if you get all the 10 questions correct, you get a free Kraku t-shirt. Yesterday, I think 3 people won the Kraku t-shirt, so get all the 10 questions correct today and you'll get a free Kraku t-shirt. Be ready. The test will start in exactly another 2 minutes. Please go to kraku.in/live, and if you can get 300 likes for today's stream also, then we will release the much awaited 100 quant question video tomorrow. 100 quant questions for CAT. We release one video like that every year for CAT, which has 100 quant questions. If we can get 300 likes for this stream, we'll release the video tomorrow. So please do like this stream. I think more than 80 people are watching this stream live, and we have how many likes do we have? I don't know. We have around 55 likes. So come on guys, do like us. We need another 200 likes. The first question will be on your screen very soon. Please go to kraku.in/live, and the test will start in exactly another 2 minutes. Shambhu is asking how to increase marks in VARC section. In VARC, the most important thing that you need to do is focus on reading comprehension. Start solving as many reading comprehensions as you can. Also, start reading different things. Attempt as many sections as you can. All of these things will help you in improving your score in VARC. Okay guys, the first question will be on your screen now. Here is the first question. Many people ask me what they should do in the last 3 weeks or last 4 weeks. This is the time for you to take mocks. Now is when you should take mocks. If you are enrolled to our dash cats, definitely take the dash cats. If you don't have time to take all the dash cats, take at least the first 5 dash cats. That is very important. All the dash cats have video solutions and they're taken by thousands of people. So if you're enrolled to the dash cats, definitely take them. It will definitely help you quite a lot. You will feel very happy if you take the dash cats on the day of the examination, because you feel that you have taken mocks which we believe will be similar to the examination. Okay, 6 people got this question correct, which is good to see. Sir, are these 100 quant questions highly probable to appear in the examination? See, this is what we believe. For example, I believe that arithmetic, algebra and geometry are very important topics for CAT, and I believe most of the questions that will come in CAT will come from these 3 topics. So we have designed questions which will be similar to the CAT level, and we are releasing a video. Now we are working on the video. If we can get 300 likes for this stream, then I'll ensure that my employees who are actually editing the video will finish the work on time and release it tomorrow. If we don't get 300 likes, probably it will be delayed a few days. We'll definitely release it, but if we can get 300 likes, then we will release it tomorrow. Somebody asking, good evening sir, I'm unable to score more than 15 marks in quants, but on the other hand, I'm able to score very well in VARs and DLR. What should I do to clear the sectional cutoff in quants? Focus on arithmetic first. It is fairly easy, fairly straightforward. If you know the formulas and if you have solved some questions in ratio and proportion, averages, percentages, time, speed, distance, time and work, these kind of topics are not very difficult. So focus on arithmetic first. After that, focus on algebra, which is what we are doing now, and then go to geometry. 47 people got this question correct. 50 people got this correct. That's fantastic to see. Do let me know in the chat how many of you have taken the dash cats. How many of you have taken, say, at least 3 dash cats. And let me know how you found the dash cats to be. Do message in the chat how many of you have actually taken the, say, in the first 5 dash cats, how many dash cats did you take? Joydeep is saying, I've taken 4 dash cats. That's good, Joydeep. Try to take some more. Thank you. Okay, let us answer this question. In this question, we are asked to calculate the minimum value of the quantity p square plus 5p plus 1 into q square plus 5q plus 1 into r square plus 5r plus 1 divided by pqr. In this kind of a question, when you have 3 terms in the numerator, all of them are separated by brackets. One of them has only p, one of them has only q, and one of them has only r. The first thing you should do is split the denominator pqr across the 3 brackets. So this becomes equal to p square plus 5p plus 1 divided by p into q square plus 5q plus 1 divided by q into r square plus 5r plus 1 divided by r. The reason we are doing this is because now this becomes equal to p plus 1 by p plus 5 into q plus 1 by q plus 5 into r plus 1 by r plus 5. The reason we are doing this is because we know that p plus 1 by p for all values, positive values of p is greater than or equal to 2. This is true for all positive values. This is exactly equal to 2 if p is equal to 1. So this bracket is greater than or equal to 7. This bracket therefore also is greater than or equal to 7. And this bracket also is greater than or equal to 7. So overall the product is greater than or equal to 7 into 7 into 7, which is 343. So the minimum value of this expression will be 343. That will happen when p is equal to q is equal to r is equal to 1. At that point, p plus 1 by p is 1, q plus 1 by q is 1, r plus 1 by r is 1. Anyway, the minimum value is 343. Let us look at the next question. Rajat Singh is saying, hi sir, I got 99 percentile in last year CAT quant section, but in none of the tests I've taken, I've been able to match it. See, you have to believe that if you have done it once, you can always do it again. You should know that it is possible. Nothing has changed fundamentally, where somebody who has scored 99 in CAT quant last year will suddenly score 75 this year. That won't happen. So you have to believe that your foundation is still good. Maybe you have lost some practice. Maybe you didn't put in as much effort this year, but still you have 4 weeks. Make the best use of this 3.5 weeks. I think 3.5 weeks are left. Solve as many questions as you can. Ehsan Ullah Khan is saying he has taken the first dash cat and he found the quants in DLR to be tough. If you are finding it tough, definitely watch the video solutions. All the dash cats have detailed video solutions that will at least help you understand the concepts. Suyesh Agarwal is saying, sir, I am scoring 60 plus in QA plus VRC combined, but LRDI keeps fluctuating. On good days I get 20, 30, on bad days 5, 10. I'm also a little afraid of my DLR on the D-Day. The thing you should know is that everybody is scared of DLR. All of your competitors, everybody in that examination hall is also scared of DLR. It is not just you. Your focus should be to not score 40 in DLR. If you score 40, that's fantastic. Your focus should be to get one LRDI set correct for sure. That is the bare minimum. If you get one set correct, you are going to get 12 marks. And after that, you will definitely get some luck in the theta questions. You will get something or the other. So you will get at least under 2-3 questions correct. Because there will be a lot of theta questions if you answer them intelligently. Getting that first set correct is very important. Even if it takes you 15-20 minutes, that's fine. Don't panic on that day. Remember that you have to get one set correct. Once you get the first set correct, then focus on getting the second set correct. And I have done a very nice video, which I think will be very helpful for all of you about how to pick the right LRDI sets. That is there in one of the past streams that we have done. We'll post the link for it in the YouTube chat also. But anybody who is worried of LRDI, anybody who is panicking about LRDI should watch that stream. Dev, sir, please tell us how to guess smartly the theta in LRDI. I've done a video on it where I've explained it in detail. We'll post the link for that video in the chat, in the YouTube chat. Please go through it. I think that will be very helpful for you. Okay, in this question we are told that there is a function f of x which exists for all values of x such that f of 2a is equal to f of a plus f of a. We are told that the value of f of 384 is k. We need to find the value of f of 3 in terms of k. F of 2a is equal to f of a plus f of a. Or basically the value of f of a is equal to f of 2a divided by 2. So the value of f of 192 is equal to f of 384 divided by 2, which is equal to k by 2. Similarly, the value of f of 96 will be f of 192 divided by 2, which is k by 2 divided by 2, which is k by 4. Similarly, f of 48 will be k by 8. F of 24 will be k by 16. F of 12 will be k by 32. F of 6 is k by 64. And f of 3 is equal to k by 128. So the answer for this question is option C. Let us look at the next question. Guys, we have more than 120 people who are watching this stream live. Let us get another 20 likes. Let us cross 125 likes. Ashish is saying, sir, I'm able to solve 9 to 11 questions in quant, mostly arithmetic, with 100% accuracy, but not beyond that. But afterwards, I can solve 5 to 6 questions. Please suggest how to improve my marks. If you are scoring very well in arithmetic, the next topic that you should try to master is algebra and geometry. Those are the important topics. Now, it is not possible to immediately get very good at these topics, but you have to practice those questions quite a lot. So focus on algebra. You still have around 3.5 weeks. You can still solve sufficient number of questions. The best resource to solve these kind of questions is the Krakow daily targets. If you have not taken the Krakow daily targets, definitely take the Krakow daily targets. You can search by topic, go and solve all the geometry daily targets. That will help you a lot. Then solve all the algebra daily targets. That also will help you a lot. If you are not enrolled to the Krakow daily targets, if you're looking for free material, go to the previous papers of CAT, download the PDFs of CAT 2020, CAT 2021, CAT 2022 and solve all the arithmetic questions, all the algebra questions, all the geometry questions. Sir, I have scored 99.86 percentile in Krakow VASA sectional, which is available for free. How much will I score in CAT? Okay, that's fantastic. For people who don't know, we are giving one free sectional in VARC, one free sectional in LRDI, and we are giving 3 free sectionals in quant. You can check out our sectionals page, you'll get all of them. If you are doing well in those sectionals, if the percentile you are getting is 99.86, that I think will be, if you perform similarly on the day of the examination, I think you'll do very well. You'll score close to 100 percentile. Champak Lali saying, I appreciate Krakow, it helped me a lot. Okay, thank you, Champak. Anit Bon Roy wants to take a session on Venn diagrams. I've taken a session on Venn diagrams maybe last year. We'll post the link for that. Watch it. It is very useful. And it is actually watched by a lot of people, thousands of people. I'll post the link for it. Maybe you can watch it. Okay, let me answer this question. This is a fairly straightforward question. 43 people got this correct. Find the number of positive real roots for the following equation. Minus of x modulus square minus 2 modulus x minus 35 is equal to 0. We know that minus of x modulus of minus x is basically equal to modulus of x. So minus of modulus of x whole square is equal to modulus of x whole square. So the given equation simply is modulus of x whole square minus 2 modulus of x minus 35 is equal to 0. We know that modulus of x is always greater than or equal to 0. So let us assume that modulus of x is equal to say a, and we want a to be greater than or equal to 0. So this equation is equal to a square minus 2a minus 35 is equal to 0. This can be factorized to equal a minus 7 into a plus 5 is equal to 0. What are the values that a can take? A is either equal to 7 or a is equal to minus 5. But remember that a is equal to modulus of x. So a has to be greater than or equal to 0. So a cannot be equal to minus 5. So modulus of x is equal to 7, which would imply that x is either equal to 7 or x is equal to minus 7. We are looking for positive real roots. So x cannot be equal to minus 7. So the only value x can take is 7. So there is only one positive real root for this given equation. Let us look at the next question. This is an interesting question. This kind of a question can definitely come in the examination. We have posted the link for the Venn diagrams stream that we did last year. Definitely do check it out, bookmark it and then watch it. Navneet Sharma is saying, sir, I feel like I'm stuck in the range of 75 to 85 in Krakow mocks. Can you guide me? How do I push it up more? Focus on the area that the low hanging fruit that you're not doing well. In quant, you already know the 3 topics you should focus on. In verbal, try to see if you can attempt one more reading comprehension set. Many times people just attempt 2 RCs. Try to see if you can add one more RC. Maybe even if you glance through it towards the end, even then you will be able to get some questions correct. The reason for that is because if you attempt a question, the expected probability of you actually getting it, the marks that you get from it is 0. Because if you get it correct, you get +3. If you get it wrong, you get -1. Without knowing the question, without knowing the answer, the probability of you getting it correct is 1/4. The probability of you getting wrong is -3/4. So 1/4 into 3 minus 3/4 into 1. The expected probability is 0. Even if you are able to rule out one option, the expected marks that you get is positive. That is the reason I always recommend people to attempt as many RC questions as possible. Because in RC questions, it is quite easy to at least rule out one option. And if you rule out one option and you don't know which of the remaining 3 is correct, just go for it. You will get an expected probability that you will get more marks from it. The expected marks is greater than 0. Joydeep Ghosh is saying, how to develop logic after seeing LRDA set? I often fail to find the contradiction logic which you use in your videos. Instead, I go by multiple cases. How do I find the main anchor point in a DLR set? I think that comes from practice. What I would tell you is, if it is an LRDI set which is a traditional set, which is a general set, a set like arrangements or Venn diagrams, then I think with practice you will get it. But my expectation is 2 out of the 4 LRDI sets will be the usual sets. It won't be any new set. 2 out of the 4 LRDI sets might be completely new. The completely new ones, I don't really know. You have to just figure it out on the day. But the 2 usual ones, to get better at it, to get better at that logic, solving previous year's papers helps a lot. That is the reason I stress that you have to solve the LRDIs from all the previous year's papers. Right now, you still have time to at least solve the LRDIs from CAT 2020, CAT 2021, CAT 2022. Download the PDFs for these 3 years, all the slots from our Krakow website, and solve the LRDIs. In this question, which of the following functions does the graph correspond to? We are given a graph and we are given 4 options. Which of these does it correspond to? In these kind of questions, the easiest way, the fastest way to solve it is by eliminating options. Here you know that, for example, when x is 0, the function is also equal to 0. So it is definitely not option A. Because when you substitute x is equal to 0 in option A, it becomes 2 minus 1, which is 1. Similarly, it is not option D. Again, if you substitute x is equal to 0, it becomes 2 minus 1, which is 1. It has to be either B or C. Now, if you substitute x is equal to 0 in B, you are getting 0. If you substitute x is equal to 0 in C, again you are getting 0. That is fine. So now let us substitute x is equal to 1. When x is equal to 1, what will happen? The value of y or f of x is equal to 2. So when x is 1, f of x has to be 2. What will happen over here? This will be 2 minus 0, which is 2. What will happen over here? When x is 1, this is 0 minus 2, this is minus 2. So it is not option C, it has to be option B. Just by eliminating the options, we can get the answer. In this particular case, it is option B. If you don't want to eliminate the options, even then you can derive it. You can, for example, figure out that the function is such that when x is greater than 1, greater than or equal to 1, f of x is equal to 2. When x is less than or equal to minus 1, again f of x is equal to minus 2. And when x lies between minus 1 and 1, f of x is equal to 2x. If you are able to see this, then again going by the options, you should be able to figure it out. This is basically what I would do in these kind of questions. Most likely when you are going with the options, you will get the answer very fast. Let us look at the next question. Joydeep Ghosh, can you explain once again why expected value in VRC is greater than negative? That's what I'm telling you. You know nothing about a question. You just are ticking one option. There are 4 options. If the probability that you will get it correct just by luck is 1/4. And if you get it correct, you will get 3 marks. So the expected marks you get is 3/4. And what is the negative that you will get? The probability is 3/4 into minus 1. So without knowing anything, the expected probability is 0. The expected marks you get is 1/4 that you will get it correct into 3 minus 3/4 that you will get it wrong into 1, which is 0. If you are able to eliminate one option, if you believe yourself that, okay, I know for sure that option C is not correct, then you have 3 options, A, B and C, A, B and D. One of them is correct. The probability that you will get it correct is 1/3. In that case, you are going to get into 3. That becomes 1/3. This is if you are eliminating one option correctly, 1/3 into 3. And the probability that you will get it wrong is 2/3 into minus 1. This is greater than 0. If you are not able to eliminate any option, then it is 1/4. There are 4 options, 1/4 into correct, into 3. And 3/4 it is wrong, into minus 1. This is exactly equal to 0. If you are even able to eliminate one option, this probability will be greater than 0. If you are eliminating 2 options, it will become 1 by 2 into 3 minus 1 by 2 into 1. This is definitely significantly greater than 0. You can calculate it, but I know that it will be greater than 0. That's why I'm telling you that even if you're able to eliminate one option, you should tick it. Okay guys, we have how many people watching this stream? We have close to 140 people who are watching this stream live. We have only 136 likes. Guys, let us get to another 25 likes. Let us cross 160 likes before this question. I just need another 25 likes. You can do it. Is there anybody who has attempted more than 5 dash cats? I'm looking for 5 dash cats. If anybody has attempted more than 5 dash cats, let me know in the chat. I would want to tell you what you should do next. Sir, can you just do this type of live session on LRDA? Maybe just 1 or 2 sets if possible. Sure, Suyesh, I can do it. The only reason is LRDA takes more time to solve. So I'm not so sure how much impact it will have, because then I can't really interact with any one of you. Here I can solve a question and then I can talk and answer some questions also. Jester, Sudhir, Sanjay Kumar Pradhan, Rajat Singh, all of you have taken more than 5 dash cats. That's fantastic. Continue the good work. Try to take more than 10 dash cats before we join again. The more dash cats you take, the better your preparation will be. Let us answer this question. Here we are told that f of x is equal to x square divided by 1 minus x. We are required to calculate the value of f of 1 by f of p by q divided by f of q by p. What is f of p by q? Just by using the function that we have, which is x square divided by 1 minus x, this is p square by q square divided by 1 minus p by q. This is equal to p square divided by q into q minus p. This is the value of f of p by q. Similarly, what is the value of f of q by p? Just by interchanging p and q, we are going to get this as q square divided by p into p minus q. So if you are dividing f of p by q with f of q by p, what are we going to get? We are going to get f of p by q divided by f of q by p. We are going to get p square divided by q into q minus p whole divided by q square divided by p into p minus q. This is equal to, here we have q minus p and here we have p minus q. Simplifying this, this is p square divided by q into q minus p into p minus q divided by q square. This is p minus q, this is q minus p, so this is minus 1. So this is simply equal to minus p cube divided by q cube. So the answer for this question is option D, which is minus p cube divided by cube. Let us look at the next question. Sir, how should we go about revision from dash cats? We have given 10 dash cats by now. Definitely look at the questions that you've gotten wrong. And I want you to keep a notebook for the quant silly mistakes that you're making. Right now, you should focus a lot on maximizing your potential. If your potential is, say, getting 12 questions correct, you should make 0 silly mistakes. On that day, you should not come out with 9 questions correct and 3 silly mistakes. Keep a notebook, go through all the 10 dash cats that you have taken and note down any silly mistake that you have made. Note down why you made the silly mistake. That is fine. Keep that notebook. Maybe you will be making, say, 10 different types of silly mistakes. Go through those silly mistakes that you have made before you take another mock. It is very important for you to remember the kind of silly mistakes you're making so that you won't repeat them. A lot of people are getting all the questions correct today. Maybe we'll have to give a lot of t-shirts. Let us see. Today I'll give 5 t-shirts. Yesterday I think we gave 3 t-shirts. If there are people who get all the questions correct, the first 5 people who will send us a mail will get the t-shirts. Jester said he did 6 dash cats but never scored above 62 marks. Okay. Anshul is saying I have taken 5 dash cats, getting 70 plus, want to reach 100 plus. Very good. Focus on it. You can do it. Abdur Sheikh is saying, sir, can we do more 4-set Venn diagram LRDI sets on this channel? I think I've done a stream on 4-set Venn diagram. I'll probably do it again, maybe in the coming days. Please do subscribe to our channel and please click on the bell icon. I'll plan to do one LRDI stream in the coming days. Sumit Anand is saying, always confuse in 2 options. Should I attempt it from mock experience? I always end up choosing the wrong one. No, that's what I was telling you. No, if you're able to eliminate 2 options, the expected probability that you'll get it correct is significant. So definitely go for it. The problem is that psychologically, if you feel that, okay, one of these two options is correct. This is question 1. You have eliminated A and B, you know that C and D, one of these two is correct. Similarly, there is question 2, 2 options, you know that C and D is correct. This question you actually get it correct, this question you actually get it wrong. When you are analyzing the mock, when you see that, okay, I got this question correct, many times we tell ourselves that, okay, I actually knew that the answer was C, so I ticked C, so I got it correct. You would not tell yourself that you got this correct by luck. When you're analyzing, you'll feel that, okay, I got that question correct, I knew that the answer was C. But when you get this wrong, then you feel that, okay, I knew that it is either C or D, I ticked C, but it was D, so I got it wrong. This you will remember and you will say that, okay, I was able to get down to the last 2 options, but I chose the wrong one and I always end up choosing the wrong one. The reason for that is whenever you're getting correct, you attribute it to your own competence. I don't mean in any personal way, this is just a psychological thing. But when you get it wrong, you feel that, okay, I'm choosing the wrong one out of the last 2. That is not correct. Just believe in the probability. If you're able to eliminate 2 options, the expected marks that you get by choosing one is 1 by 2 into 3 minus 1 by 2 into 1. This is 1 mark. If you're able to eliminate 2 options and you tick one blindly, you'll get 1 mark. That is probability wise at least. Okay, let us. A function exists f of xy which is equal to f of x plus f of y for x greater than y. If the value of f of 4 is minus 3, what is the value of f of 1 by 64? Now f of xy is equal to f of x plus f of y. So if you put the value of y to be equal to 1, f of x into 1 is equal to f of x plus f of 1, or the value of f of 1 is equal to 0. Once you know that f of 1 is equal to 0 and you are given f of 4 into 1 by 4 is equal to f of 4 plus f of 1 by 4. This is f of 1 which is 0. F of 4 is minus 3. Therefore, f of 1 by 4 is equal to 3. If f of 1 by 4 is equal to 3, f of 1 by 16 is equal to f of 1 by 4 into 1 by 4 which is equal to 3 plus 3 which is equal to 6. Therefore, the value of f of 1 by 64 which is 1 by 4 into 1 by 16 is equal to 3 plus 6 which is equal to 9. So, the answer for this question is 9. Let us look at the next question. Sir, please आप मैं मॉक नहीं बाय कर पा रहा हूँ और प्राइस बहुत शो हो रहा है. I want to buy 499. Please send a mail to support@kraku.in, Rohan. We will get back to you with the details of our mock package. Support@kraku.in. Abdur Sheikh is saying, I've done this question using logarithm. That also is fine. You can be able to do it with that also. Ketan, in quants, I'm able to answer 7-8 questions in the mock. How to increase my attempt rate? Now my accuracy is around 90 to 100 percentile. The thing is, you can't improve very fast. But what you can do is, if you are looking at the low hanging fruits, it is possible that you are attempting only questions in the topics you are very good at. And even if a question is easy from a topic you are not good at, you are not attempting it. That is a possibility. For you to do that, you should know the basics of all the topics. So what is the fastest way in which you should know the basics of all the topics? We have 2 videos on YouTube. We'll post the links for those 2 videos in the YouTube chat. They are complete quant revision by Saili. Both those videos are 2 hours long. So total of around 4 hours. You invest, then you will cover the basics of all the topics which are important for quant. Then if you get an easy question from any topic, even if you are not comfortable with that topic, if it is an easy question, you will get it correct. Guys, we got 167 likes. We have more than 150 people who are watching this stream live. Can we get to 180 likes before this question ends? I just need another 20 likes. Come on, guys. Please do like the stream. Rishabh, this year again you will be 100% LSR. So inspired from you. Let us see, Rishabh. I will be taking the exam and I hope to score well. Let us see how I will be able to do. 6C resources, sir, what should be the DILR set selection strategy? I've done a very nice video on it, which I think will be very useful for you. I did a stream on it 2 weeks back, the DILR set selection strategy. Just search on YouTube, Krakow LRDI set selection or LRDI set selection by Krakow. I've done a stream on it. It will be very useful just 2 weeks back. Okay, let me answer this question. In this question, we are asked to calculate the area enclosed by the graphs. Modulus of x is less than 2 and modulus of y is less than 2. So you have the y-axis and you have the x-axis like this. Now modulus of x is less than 2. How does modulus of x is equal to 2 look like? That would imply that either x is equal to 2 or x is equal to minus 2. This is how it looks like. And what does modulus of y is less than 2 look like? Either y is equal to 2 or y is equal to minus 2. So the area that we're looking for is this area. This is the area that is enclosed between y is equal to 2, y is equal to minus 2, x is equal to 2 and x is equal to minus 2. This is 2, this is 2, this is 2 and this is 2. So basically this is a square of side equal to 4 units. So the area enclosed within it is equal to 16 units, which is option D. Let us look at the next question. Dev is saying, sir, either I start bad or I end bad. By this I mean either in the first 10 minutes I will do just 1 or 2 questions or last 10 minutes would be a waste. How to improve on this? This depends even on the section. Is it happening in verbal? Is it happening in LRDI? Is it happening in quant? That is the first thing. This should not happen in LRDI because LRDI I believe is very, very important, very, very crucial. If it is happening in quant, what I do is I trick myself, I trick my brain so that if in the first 5 minutes I'm not getting any question, sometimes it happens that my mind goes blank where I'm reading a question but it is not registering. I just don't understand what the question is saying. It happens for a few minutes because I think LRDI is so stressful that after LRDI my mind is completely blank. So what I do is I start from the end. So if the first 2 questions I'm not able to understand, then I go to the end and then I get into that zone. If it doesn't happen there also, it happened in 1 year where I started at the start, it didn't work out. I started at the end, it didn't work out. Then I randomly started in the middle, then it started working out. So basically if you feel that you're not able to concentrate, just choose a completely different question from the end. Rajat Verma is saying, sir, as the exam is getting closer, the anxiety is also peaking, which is affecting my VRC, my weakest section. How to cope with it? And some tips to boost in VRC. I don't know whether you believe in God or not, but whenever I get anxious, I recite Hanuman Chalisa and that helps me calm down, which is something that you should also follow if you do believe in these kind of things. Or go to a temple or go to a walk or spend time with your family. Don't take these kind of things very seriously. Exams will come, exams will go. You should have that control. Like in Bhagavad Gita, Sri Krishna told Arjuna that you should be somebody who is the Sthita Prajna. What that means is you should not be worried about the results. Whether it is a good news, whether it is a bad news, whether you get success or failure, you should have that Sthita Prajna, which is that stability. So try to inculcate that because that is a good habit to have in life. Cat in the long run is a very small thing. Your life will go on. But having that habit or that attitude to deal with these kind of big events with composure is a very useful skill. In this question, we are told that f of x is maximum of 3x square minus 4x minus 4 and 3x plus 2. What is the minimum value of this function? If you are looking at 3x square minus 4x minus 4, this is a quadratic equation. So you have the y-axis, x-axis, it will be something like this. And you have 3x plus 2, this is a quadratic equation, it will look something like this. Now, the function maximum of 3x square minus 4x minus 4 will be this function. It will be this bold line. Initially, when x is very small, it will be the quadratic equation. Both of them will intersect at some point, and after that, it will be the line till they intersect for the second point, and after that, again, it will be the parabola. It will be the quadratic equation. This is the line of, this is the curve f of x. So if you're trying to find out the minimum value, this point is what you're looking for. Or essentially what you're looking for is, we'll find out the point of intersection of these two curves and then try to figure out which of them is the minimum value. The point of intersections will be 3x square minus 4x minus 4 is equal to 3x plus 2. This is 3x square minus 7x minus 6 is equal to 0. We should be able to factorize this. 3 into 6 is 18. So we want this to be 3x square minus 9x plus 2 minus 6 is equal to 0, which is 3x plus 2 into x minus 3 is equal to 0. So either x is equal to minus 2 by 3 or x is equal to 3. So this point over here is when x is equal to minus 2 by 3. This point over here is when x is equal to 3. We can calculate the value of the function at both of these points just to be safe. When x is equal to minus 2 by 3, 3x plus 2 is equal to 0. When x is equal to 3, the value of 3x plus 2 will be equal to 11. So the minimum value of this function is 0. In these kind of questions, just figure out the point of intersection of the two curves and then calculate the value at both of them, and one of the value will be the answer. So in this particular case, it is option D. Let us look at the next question. Thank you so much. Joydeep Ghosh is saying, sir, I've seen your quant-free sectional attempt. How do you calculate so fast? You do most of the calculations mentally. How do you achieve such competence in these few days? See, that is what I'm saying. I don't want to tell you that you can improve so much in 3 weeks because that will be a lie. But what I can, because if you look at me, I solve these kind of questions every day, and I've been solving these questions every day for the last few years. I solve at least 20 quant questions every single day. So if you're solving so many questions, things become very easy. Now, when I look at a question, because I've solved so many questions, immediately I know the first step that I have to put in. When I read an arithmetic question, I know what is the first step I have to put in, and then things become very easy. Now, in the last 3 weeks, it is difficult to gain that kind of competence. But what you can do is at least ensure that in every topic, if there is an easy question, you get it correct. That I think is the low-hanging fruit. Unless you are somebody who is scoring, say, 99.5, 99.6 percentile. If you are somebody who is scoring a good percentile and you want to improve upon it. Now, the first strategy that you should have is, if it is an easy question, I'll get it correct. That is the first thing. The second step is, I'll never make a silly mistake on the day of the examination. These are things which are in your control, and these are things which you can definitely aim for in the last 3 weeks. Now, how are you going to get all the easy questions correct from all the topics in quant? I told you to follow the complete quant revision video. There are 2 videos, they will help you quite a lot, so that if it is in a topic which you are not comfortable, sometimes people are not comfortable with logarithms. It's a very simple topic, but sometimes people are not comfortable. Sometimes you might not be comfortable in geometry or in circles, any one particular topic. But if it is an easy question, you will get it correct. So watch those 2 videos. The third thing I would want you to do is download the formula PDFs. If you have the Krakow formula book, that is fantastic. Just go through all the formulas and know how to apply them. So that again, if an easy question comes, you will get it correct. The next step is avoiding silly mistakes. How can you avoid silly mistakes? You will avoid silly mistakes if you note down in a notebook, go through all the dash cuts that you have done. Whatever mistake you got, a silly mistake, note it down. Write down that, okay, in that mock, there was a multiplication which is 9 into 8, but instead of 72, by mistake, I wrote 64, and that's why I got the question wrong. Write it down like that so that next time when you get a simple multiplication, which is say 6 into 8, then you won't immediately make a mistake. Even if you write 48, you'll take a second to rethink, recalculate, and be sure that you got it correct. That is the reason you should have that silly mistakes notebook. These are things that I think you can do in the next 3 weeks. If you're planning for CAT 2024, if you have 1 year, then we can discuss how you can improve your quant significantly. You can improve your quant significantly if you answer a lot of questions. Every single day, if you answer 10 to 15 questions on a daily basis as a habit, it is not very difficult to do very well in quant. Sir, what is that energy drink that you take? This is not an energy drink, man. It is just hot water. Because I'm speaking a lot now, my throat hurts. And I'm streaming every day, so my throat hurts. That is the reason I take some hot water so that it calms down. Guys, if you are liking my advices, please do like the stream also. We have 200 likes. I want another 50 likes before the stream ends. F of x plus y is equal to f of x into f of y, and f of 2 is 5. What is the value of f of minus 4? In these kind of questions, the first thing you have to figure out is we should either calculate the value of f of 0 or f of 1. In this case, we have f of 2, we need f of minus 4. So let us calculate the value of f of 0. F of x plus y is equal to f of x into f of y. If you substitute the value of y to be equal to 0, we are going to get f of x is equal to f of x into f of 0. Or the value of f of 0 is equal to 1. Once you have f of 0 is equal to 1, f of 2 is 5. So f of 2 plus minus 2, which is f of 0, which is equal to 1, is equal to 5 into f of minus 2. Or the value of f of minus 2 is equal to 1 by 5. So what is the value of f of minus 4? This is equal to f of minus 2, which is equal to 1 by 5 into 1 by 5, which is equal to 1 by 25. So the answer for this question is option D. Let us look at the last question for today. Tanish Mauri is asking if there is a live stream tomorrow. Tomorrow we have a live booster class. That class is only for the paid students of Krakow. Somebody who is enrolled to the Krakow complete Krakow package will have access to tomorrow's stream. And yes, we have a stream tomorrow. Arun Kumar is saying, sir, I was preparing for almost 6 months. Now I have become so lazy that I am bored of attending mocks or preparing for CAT. Can you guide me? How can I prepare for the last 25 days? See, you should be mature enough to figure out that this is an important examination and this 3 important weeks. If you feel that you are lazy and you know that you are lazy, remember that everybody else who is putting in effort now will benefit. Either you put in effort or you will regret later. Any one of the two is fine. And in general, I don't... basically, in my life, at one point, I was having a lot of failures. And after that, I told myself that the reason for failure should not be lack of hard work. Now, there can be many reasons I might fail, but that would not be lack of hard work. And that attitude is something that I respect even in students or even in my friends. So somebody who is working very hard and who fails will still have a lot of respect from my side. And that is what I expect from me. That is what I expect from my employees. Somebody who is not working hard, I feel they're just wasting their potential. That is not nice. Okay guys, we have 214 likes. Let's get to another 35 likes, maybe 250 likes. How many of you have actually watched the complete quant revision videos in the last few months? We have 2 complete quant revision videos by Saili. They're very, very useful. If you have actually watched it or if you have bookmarked it to watch later, even then mention in the chat. I'll just want to know if how many of you have actually watched it. Supriya Venkatesh is saying, sir, my scores are fluctuating. Sometimes I get 95 percentile, sometimes I get 50 percentile. Please let me know how to improve consistency. Don't worry about it. You have to tell yourself that if you have scored 95 percentile once, you can score it again. Okay, Dev, I'll try to tell them to do that. F of x is a function of x, which is an integer. 2 into f of b plus 3 into f of 40 minus b is equal to b. What can be said about f of 0 minus 1? In this kind of a question, we can actually calculate the value of f of b. How can we do that? We know that 2 into f of b plus 3 into f of 40 minus b is equal to b. Now, if you substitute 40 minus b for b, the same equation will become equal to 2 into f of 40 minus b plus 3 into f of b is equal to 40 minus b. Now you add both of them. You will get 2 into f of b plus 3 into f of b, which is 5 into f of b, plus 3 into f of 40 minus b plus 2 into f of 40 minus b, which is 5 into f of 40 minus b. This is equal to 40. Or the value of f of b plus f of 40 minus b is equal to 8. Now you multiply this with 2. 2 into f of b plus 2 into f of 40 minus b is equal to 16. Look at this equation, look at this equation. Subtract the second equation from the first equation. That is, from this equation, subtract this equation. You will cancel 2 of f of 40 minus b. This is 3 into f of b minus 2 into f of b. So you are left with f of b on the left hand side. This is equal to 40 minus b minus 16, which is 24 minus b. So what is the value of f of 0? F of 0 is 24. So what is f of 0 minus 1? That is equal to 23, which is option C. Subchandan Das, can you repeat the last question? You can just watch it again. No? That is there. I don't remember the last question. This video will be there on our YouTube channel. Just watch the explanation again. Abhishek, Sai Raga, Sumita Anand, all of them have watched it. Gestor said, I watched one more to go. Raga Agarwal is saying, I didn't watch it yet. Himsham Umar also did not watch it. If you want one thing from me, the most important thing that you can learn from this stream, this 1 hour stream, is this. Watch the complete revision videos of quant. There are 2 parts, LRDA and verbal. That will be the most important video that you will watch in the next 1 week. That will be very, very useful. You will definitely feel that this is such a nice video. This has helped me quite a lot. Anybody who is seriously attempting CAT should definitely watch these 4 videos. Complete quant video 1 and 2 and complete LRDA and complete verbal revision videos. I myself watched the complete verbal revision video just before the examination so that I remember what are the tricks that should be used to answer para jumbles, para completion, para summaries, these kind of questions. So definitely watch those 4 videos. They will help you quite a lot. Okay guys, thanks for tuning in.